Yes, you can tell by the sound. It is time for that one podcast in the entire universe of podcasts that's made just for you. It is What's Up Big Rapids. We're so glad to have you here. We are your hosts. I'm Chris Jane.
And I'm Pat Brooks.
And we are wearing pink.
And we are.
Do not adjust your sets. Do not adjust your screens. It's not the best look, but it is a cool t-shirt.
It is a cool t-shirt.
Tell you what, man. I'm kind of digging it against my backdrop maybe a little bit. Yeah.
That's tight.
We participated in the Mecosta County versus Cancer bar crawl this last weekend. Shout out to our guest from last week, Mandy Kilpatrick, who hooked us up with these awesome t-shirts. We're rocking them in your honor, and we'll continue to do so. Thank you so much. But hey, before we even get into it, we just want you to know, it doesn't matter who you are. Doesn't matter where you're from, what you look like, or what you've done. You are a loved and valuable member of this community, and we're so glad you're tuning in. We'll try not to waste even a moment of your precious time. Right, Pat?
That's right. And just like every week, not to waste time, subscribe, like, comment, tell a friend. It's right down there.
Only takes a
Maybe
second.
it's over there. Who knows where it's at? But you can hit those buttons right now, and it don't take.
It doesn't cost anything. We'd really appreciate it.
We love it. How you doing?
I'm doing good, buddy. I'm almost back to normal.
Feeling better?
Yeah.
Feeling spry? Ready for a 5K?
Well, when is our next one?
In a couple weeks.
Oh, that's right. Shoot. Well, I haven't like pushed it in that way, but I can swing a golf club, so I'm not broken. Everything's okay.
All right. Did you learn that on the golf course or?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. Decided I wasn't going to let it hold me back. Went out there and I'm okay. I limped for maybe 3 or 4 days and my knee healed up. My back is pretty black and blue and it's pretty gross. I've never been bruised up like this before. Yeah. I do have footage of me getting hit.
Oh my goodness! Why don't we have it?
I can't share it yet because we're really hoping that maybe the police will find the young man because I'd really love to bill his insurance company instead of mine.
Yep.
The bill from the hospital is staggering, as you would imagine, even though nothing's wrong with me.
Shout out to the community, though. I mean, the outpour of love. Is Chris okay? I can't tell you how many people came to me. Your poor, co-host there. He's probably limping around. The people cared about your safety.
Yeah. People, it's all you have to do is almost get killed, and it really, really lets you know who your friends are.
It creates a buzz too. It runs through the internet too. That's for sure.
It's been great. People all over the community have been stopping me all week to ask if I was okay, and just to let me know that they were shocked and upset to hear about it happening, but it's okay. And honestly, I feel so fortunate that it's not worse. Mm-hmm. When you watch the footage of it and it matches my bruises perfectly, it's amazing I didn't break at the very least like my tailbone or something. That's
because you're at that young age where your bones bend versus breaking.
Tender. I don't know if that's it. I think it's the extra. I think it's the 30 pounds I've gained. I honestly think it cushioned me. Because normally I'm running a little leaner than this. I think I'd have shattered.
Yeah. I don't know, but if Pat gets the man flu, he's down for like a week. You get hit by a car, and in 3 days you're back up and running.
Yeah.
So come on, man.
There you go.
It's true. You know what? I actually did golf last week. Before even 1 week was out, I got back out there. I took it easy. I played from the forwards.
Yeah.
You'd have been proud of me. Yeah. I'm not crazy.
Not crazy.
It was nuts, but I'm all right.
You were able to get out golf. You were able to go to the crawl. I unfortunately was not able to. I was kind of bummed I had to miss it. But what else did you do?
Oh man, we had a great. That was just a great day in general. One of my bandmates was performing down at the Ozzfest.
Yeah, down at in Stanwood.
Yeah, not the Ozzfest you guys are thinking of.
Ozzy's Pub.
Yes, Ozzy's Pub had an Ozzfest. They called it.
First
and you know
annual.
What? It was really, really great. You know who we saw? The Tyler Gitchel Band. Okay. Are you familiar?
I've heard of them. Did we talk about them on the show?
I think we've promoted things they've done before, but I got to see them as a unit for the first time. I'm not like a big country western fan, but they are fantastic. Okay. I don't think you're going to find...
They got any of that new age country that like...
I think they're pretty traditional, bud.
Okay.
I mean, the kid he sounds like Elvis Presley. I mean, he's got such a great control over his voice. The band is fantastic. His dad does what they call that Nashville chicken picking.
Okay.
As good as I've seen it done. I mean, these guys can
I've never heard of
they're
this.
fantastic. So if you like country western music, the Tyler Gitchel Band is about the best in the area offering it, I think. That's just my unsolicited opinion. We saw them play, and we're super impressed. And then we went and jumped in on the Mecosta County versus Cancer bar crawl. We caught up to everybody at Schuberg's.
Okay.
So we caught them kind of early.
Yeah.
And we went with them right up to the Elks. Yeah, it's
very
great.
cool. Very cool. I had an unfortunate Friday night where I watched the Tigers lose.
I heard that you were like throwing a fit.
You seen that on Facebook, didn't you? Yeah.
I think I saw something about
My
Brandy
wife said
saying
I was like
that you
pacing.
were like
I was. It
yeah.
was not
Shouting
fun.
at the TV?
It was not fun. I wish I talked to like at least 6 people. They're like, I turned it off. I'm like, I wish I could have did that. I would have been so much
You're not
nicer.
getting that time back.
Yeah, I know. And
What happened, dude?
so
I wasn't
it just-
watching. What happened?
No hitting. I mean, the pitching was there from pretty much everybody. You can nitpick pitching all you want, but they just didn't hit the ball. When you need to hit the ball, they didn't.
Yeah.
And that's just how it works. And they ended up in the exact same place they were last year, losing in Game 5. And at 1:30, I was up at 6. So I went with our buddy Keith down to Wayne State University and went to a Detroit Pistons fanfare event, which was super cool.
Wow.
I never did anything like that. We were right on the floor, got to dap up the whole Detroit Pistons.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, everybody from Duran to Cade to, all of them. And it was so much fun. Thank you, Keith. And it was a long day, though. You wake up
Dude,
at
I feel
6.
like you
I got
find
4
yourself
hours
in
of
those type of. You go to that kind of stuff like a lot. You find yourself in
I don't
opportunities
know.
to get
If
close
somebody
to.
asks me, I'm gonna open up the schedule
That's
if
really
I can.
cool, man.
Speaking of that, on Friday, our other friend Chad asked me to go to that Ferris Athletic Luncheon they do every month.
Yes, yeah.
And that was really cool. If you don't know, the city of Big Rapids puts on an Ferris State Athletic Luncheon. I'm pretty sure it's open to anybody. Three Girls Bakery
There's a
caters
cost.
It. Is it cost? Yep, $10.
There's a cost to it, but I think it's in the hopes of, almost town and gown, sort of, bridge the gap between the
It was
university
really
and
cool.
the.
The AD talked about
city.
some of their success of beating the national champion Western there in Michigan in hockey that night before, and then the success of the basketball program, the football program, talking about a little bit about like NIL and scholarships and transfer portal, which is really cool and intriguing to me, obviously.
Yeah, because now all of a sudden we're starting to see all these advertisements with our players in them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're
right.
starting to see all these
Right.
like
That's 'cause they can.
flyers and different billboards and stuff where all of a sudden it's like the athletes are the stars of the ads now.
Right. Yeah. And they cut a little small check to them, and it's no big deal anymore. Where they used to give them the car, and you can do the commercials. Right, Dom? Is that what happened in Michigan in the 90s?
I don't know,
Give
man.
out some
Sounds like a
cars and-
slippery
It
slope.
did not happen. None of
It
that
did
is
not.
true.
That's right. They vacated their
Sounds
national
like
champion.
a
but,
slippery slope.
yeah, but no, that was fun.
you watched
I will
the-
be going again to there because it was pretty cool with the coaches. That softball coach was there. He talked the girls basketball, and we actually learned about an event we'll talk about a little bit later. But it was fun.
And then you watched the Lions lose too?
Oh man,
I'm glad I skipped it.
Wow.
all. Glad I skipped
Chris
it all.
is just
I was trying to
rolling
rip
it
the
out
Band-Aid
there.
off. Like, come on.
Hey, you know
Hey,
what? A little
get
bit
to
more.
it.
Could we maybe find that guy that hit him with the car and maybe ask him to back up and do it again?
Listen, guys, my life was almost ended. I don't know. Now I'm all about getting. Like, let's just get to it. I already know they lost. I know that you suffered. Let's just rip the Band-Aid
It's
off.
okay. It's early in the season. It's the Chiefs at home.
What'd you think
what it
about
is.
tempers boiling over at the
Oh, the
end?
little fight at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's one of those things, right? Like I think he even said, you don't do that. Right?
Yeah,
but
you don't want to see that.
but you also don't want to see, chips in the back and taunting and the way. He got to that point. He's a notorious crash out, right? Like the guy just crashes out. He's
Our
an
guy.
emotional, yeah,
Branch,
Branch.
yeah,
He's an
yeah.
emotional guy, and
And Mahomes does. I mean,
He likes to
he's
do
not the
that. He
only
likes to-
people who kind of feel like he
Juju,
maybe
the guy that got tossed around,
needles him.
He's notorious for that. Nitpick. Like just poking at you and trying to get you on your edge. And it is
really
what it
glad.
is. It's still early in the Lions season. I'm excited to watch them. So
it's amazing that that's like the one area of society you're still allowed to fight is sports, which is fun.
yeah,
That's nice.
yeah. Got a couple
good
UFC
hockey game or whatever. Yeah,
hockey,
you can still fight in sports, I
Yeah,
guess.
I
but-
remember the Pistons, the Palace, Malice at the Palace. Yeah.
Well, listen, I did say it already, but we did want to thank last week's guest, Mandy Kilpatrick. She was fantastic. Did a great job representing Mecosta County versus cancer.
Yep.
We got another great guest this week.
We do.
So we don't want to screw around too long. So let's get to some useful stuff.
Some news.
Is this our uplifting moment of the week?
I think this is a great.
Yeah, let's start with that.
Great.
Then.
Great
I
way to start the
actually,
week.
I went and I took a moment and I sat. Go ahead and pull this up, Don. If you guys don't know, there's a brand new work of art sitting out in front of the Artworks building. It's a bench that is made to look like a peacock. It's the most beautiful bench I've ever seen, and it's dedicated to the memory of our late mayor Tom Hogenson, who was just a wonderful man and a friend to everybody in the community. And I can't think of a better, just a better way to honor him than something this beautiful right downtown that people will be able to enjoy. And every time they stop and sit on it, they'll say the name Tom Hogenson.
And he deserves it, man. I come into Big Rapids and he was the mayor then, and it felt like he was at the events. He was, with the community. Yeah. He was out there and trying to make this a better place. So,
active
super excited
guy,
they were able to.
Great man, and sadly missed. But so glad to see him being honored that way. So if you get the opportunity, pop in downtown and take a little rest. Rest your feet for a minute and think about Tom.
Watch traffic right there.
Yeah. Just down the street from there, we've gotten a little update at least that, the Cottage Inn Pizza place has given us like a little bit of an update on an opening. If you guys remember, their goal was to open 2 months ago in August.
Yep.
But that hasn't happened. And, I've been popping in there like every month or so to kind of check, and it was kind of slow going. But all of a sudden, the last few weeks, there has been a bunch of construction going on there. And apparently, they've finished the kitchen walls and flooring, and they're working on the HVAC systems now. I don't know what it takes to build a restaurant, but I feel like it's going to take a while longer still. So they're saying December or January. That's kind of vague. That's kind of a
best
vague
time for pizza.
Yeah.
It's a great time.
Whenever they open, we will be there to check it out.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. Pat, is there a bad time for pizza? Okay,
No.
Good answer.
Breakfast pizza.
I still got to get pizza from this.
Late night pizza.
Dessert pizza.
I still have it.
You still have it. Okay.
I haven't
All
cooked it yet. One of these days, we're going to have Pat's family over. I'm going to make a Giordano's deep dish from Chicago, special way, and it's going to blow your mind. It's fantastic.
I will say some bummer news that actually impacted me even as recent as last night.
What's up?
China One Buffet is closed for renovations.
I heard that too.
I was super bummed. I actually was going to load up on chicken last night.
When's the last time that place closed for even a day?
They're open
probably 20 years.
Yeah.
Right. What, 365? And they'd be closed.
So I guess if they need to remodel the place, we're going to have to give them the opportunity to do that, right? So
I did get rid of that quarter machine. Right?
Starting, what was it, a couple days ago?
Yeah,
starting Monday, they are taking 3 weeks, roughly, to remodel. And you know what? Good for them.
Yeah.
That's efficient, man. You know what I'm saying? You work 20 years straight.
I've been trying to remodel a house for a year.
3 weeks and you get it done and you're back open.
Pat doesn't have a sink yet.
That's efficient.
I got a sink. It's on Sawhorses. And, I got a stove now.
As long as they're open by Christmas.
Right.
Yes.
Because
you have to.
You need some orange chicken on Christmas.
Oh,
absolutely.
Man. I'm looking forward to it already.
All right, what's up? What else?
What's up? We were sent this information. Unfortunately, I don't know why I didn't come across my timeline sooner. But tomorrow night, the Peaks is having their monthly comedy night.
Oh, shoot.
This would be at 7:30. Doors open at 6:30. We're going to have Adam
DeG.
And Pete Sender.
Or Deggy.
Deggy, maybe? Yeah, it's
Diggy.
spicy stand-up, so it's probably a little bit more for
adults,
I would assume. $20 gets you in. That's tomorrow night. You can get the Peaks.
And if you guys haven't been, that's that event venue center that is just south of Big Rapids. They've got a bar. They usually have snacks, professional lights, sound, the whole thing. So
Make It Spicy stand-up comedy is actually its own little brand.
like its own brand.
So
cool. Maybe it's more about food. Maybe it's food-related jokes.
Okay. All right.
It's about Mexican food.
Buffalo
Buffalo wings and stuff like that. I doubt it.
Spicy. I doubt
It's probably
it,
for
too.
adults. Don't bring the kids to this weekend.
I would just taking a
But
shot in the
thank
dark.
you,
but-
Good Work Peaks Event Center for hosting another,
Alicia come on, and she said they're going to be doing those once a week. So
or once a month.
Once a month. I mean,
Yeah,
yes.
which is fantastic. That's great.
What's the buzz with the city and the old jail?
Well, what do you think about that?
I didn't really dive into it. I know somebody sent us some stuff on
Yeah,
Facebook, which we always appreciate. Thank you for sending us.
There was quite an active post online this week when the city posted a lovely photo of the old jail. Isn't that just a gorgeous building?
That is such a nice building.
Look at that, Dom. Isn't that cool?
That's fantastic.
And they're asking for input as to uses for this building. In the past, it's. I mean, I don't know. I don't know much about it. I know that the upstairs has been an apartment for a caretaker. I know that they've used it for storage for the once a year sale that they hold to sort of take care of it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? They do a big rummage sale out in the yard. And I think all year they store the things there, maybe, but it hasn't been getting a tremendous amount of use. And it really is a cool building, and it is important. They're asking questions like, do you think that historic buildings like this are important? Should we do something with it? Should we not do something? Should we sell it off or tear it down, or what do people think we should do? And so they have a survey that they're asking everybody. Are you actually taking it?
I am.
Oh, good. Pat's taking it as we speak right now. But it's asking all sorts of questions about your thoughts and opinions on it. And it looks like it's something that Ferris set up, maybe even one of their
Ferris
students
is
or
trying
something. But
trying to rejuvenate it or do something with it because it is such a beautiful building and a staple of this of the county.
Yeah,
let alone just Big Rapids.
So I would love it if everybody was listening. If you have an opinion, or if you feel like that's important to you, get on the city's social media site there, fill out the survey, and that way your voice can be heard.
Yep, that's all they're ever asking for. Much like our friend that was on a couple weeks ago, they just talking about the charter. Just want to get feedback, and a lot of the community doesn't know. They're looking for your feedback. So
we've got Halloween is coming up super quick. The next 2 weekends I feel like are going to be pretty much all
a lot of Halloween
spooky
stuff.
season stuff.
Spooky season is here.
First thing we saw is that the Ferris State Bulldogs, Ferris State Athletics, are doing a Dawgs After Dark party next Friday at Wink Arena. It looks very scary. I thought it was a haunted. They were going to do like a haunted arena at first when I saw this.
No,
but,
this is it's a Midnight Madness type event. Starts at 7:00. You meet the basketball teams, boys and girls. Complete to win some prizes. There'll be free pizza, and one lucky student will have a chance to win $10,000.
What for doing a half court shot? Gang.
Yeah, well, shoot
Think
for the
about that. Think about
half court shot.
How your life would change if you hit like one of those moments. That would be you'd remember that the rest of your life.
Those people that kick field goals on Saturday mornings and stuff. Good for them, man. I wish I had a chance.
Or
to
you
kinda
shoot the puck and it just and every
you win a free car. Things like that. That'd be
incredible.
sweet.
This is $10,000 cash.
How we get this at the high school too? We gotta talk to the AD about getting
maybe
something at the high school about this. But this is pretty cool. They said they wanted to get, this is the event I was talking about. They wanted to get people out from the community to show up. So go meet your local college.
I mean, guys, it's free. They're giving away pizza.
Basketball team.
So that's next Friday at 7 at the Wink Arena. Next Saturday in the morning, right? That's when we're going to do this race, the next race.
Yep, that's the next one.
Our next bit of suffering is coming.
We're supposed to figure out a costume still.
You know what I got? I got a escaped convict jumpsuit. That's what I grabbed for
Some chains
for the concert, and I thought if it works, maybe I'd wear it in
that'd be pretty
the race
cool.
too. That'd be pretty
like
funny.
An escape convict.
Yeah, I'd be running.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
So anyway, the Skeleton Skurry is next Saturday, October 25th. Starts at 8 a.m. That is a 5K run, but you can walk or roll, ride your bike, whatever you want. It supports Angels of Action. and we're going to be there. All three of us are going to be there suffering. So
starts at City Hall. I
starts
believe
at
they
City
run
Hall.
through town, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, a little bit of a different route, and they are giving prizes to the person with the best costume and then the top 3 finishers as well. So
I'm gonna have to get a jumpsuit, little like stripes, carry chains.
yeah, that's not bad.
All 3 of us.
Pretty
escape
fun. We could all act
convicts.
like
that's
yeah.
fun. I like that.
Cool.
All right. Later that afternoon is our annual Fall Fest 2025, brought to you by Big Rapids Downtown Business Association and Remax together. This will start at noon with the trunk or treat. They'll have inflatables and kids' fun area. Food trucks will be there, and then at 3 the pumpkin roll. Yep. I just picked mine. And so I will be rolling.
Okay,
for
good.
The
Good for
Youth
you.
Attention Center, actually.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
I'm pretty excited about that.
Yeah, Youth Attention Council, right? Youth Attention Center. Youth Attention Council.
Yeah.
Youth Attention Center. I think it's
That's,
Center.
That's
yeah.
who we play some of their kids and stuff. So it's a good
The last
relationship.
2 placements we've had living with us have been from Yak.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're good people
program.
to work with. Good program.
Well,
for
I haven't
sure.
been asked to roll yet, but usually I do, and I've never won. I have come close. I've gotten beaten by Pastor Ross one time. I got beaten by one of the Ferris basketball players one time, but this might be my year.
You have to, you're rolling for a charity.
Right.
Yep. And that's a fun little twist. And the best roller will get more money.
But let's be real.
Towards their
We're rolling
charity.
for honor and pride.
I told Josh that
We're rolling to win.
I want to roll against Brandy because he was like, one person at a time, and we'll announce it. I'm like,
Oh, I like when you go against
nope,
somebody else.
I will
too.
be rolling against my wife.
Yeah.
Period.
Because that way you get the opportunity to outroll them, which
Right.
feels good. But then also you're in it, like in the long, like if you
just
roll
thought,
well, then
She's
you get
rolling
to
for
wait.
Jonah Foundation. So is it like a roll off of the charities now? Now I feel bad.
Well, I don't understand though. How do the charities benefit?
The best rollers, your ability to raise funds from now until then, bring awareness to their foundations, and I think like your top rollers get more money towards the foundation. That's the way I was explaining
Okay.
it. So it'd be
That's
fun.
A little more complicated
Little
than years
Fall
past.
Fest action.
Okay, Fall Fest, big deal. Should you know what? What about that Fall Fest at Evergreen Terrace? That's actually coming up just in the next.
This weekend, actually.
That's what, Friday?
yeah.
No, Saturday.
Saturday.
This Saturday, October 18th, from 2 to 4 at Evergreen Terrace. Here's the flyer for it.
No,
Oh no, it's not.
I can't.
We may not have a flyer for it, but we know that it's happening at Evergreen Terrace from 2 to 4 this Saturday. They're having their Fall Fest. Encourage you to come out, and the residents will absolutely love it. So,
Yeah, that's
right.
fun. And that's, I think, honestly, the kickoff, because there is so much Halloween Fright Nights from OBK on Friday, October 24th.
Oh, wow.
I seen Paris Park Trunk or Treat on the 25th also. I seen the roller rink is doing some Halloween events.
We're getting out of hand
Royal
here.
View, churches.
Sorry, guys.
Sawmill
we're a
party night.
mess.
I mean, there's so much going on. Go to your Facebook, look at the events. We're not going through all of them, that's for sure.
So just to be clear, the 24th, there's a whole bunch of fun stuff happening, including a night of frights at OBK. That's awesome. That starts at 7. Good way to support them. It says, get ready for a spine-chilling, fun-filled, haunted backyard experience. Walk through creepy corners, eerie decorations, and spooky surprises around every turn. Groups of 10 at a time. It's a 10 to 15-minute experience. It costs $10, and it supports our Brothers Keepers and the individuals and families that they serve. So you can do that. You can help provide shelter, meals, and resources to people that could really use them.
That's way cool.
All right. And then the 25th, just to recap again, in the morning, you've got the Skeleton Skurry. Then you've got Fall Fest downtown. Then in the afternoon at 4 o'clock, you got the Paris Trunk or Treat. So, man.
There's a ton of them.
There's a ton.
If you want to go down to Morley and get some candy, there's
That's
some
right.
there. Stanwood, Reed City.
There are
everybody's got
trunk
them.
and treats and Halloween events, including at the roller rink, the Royal View, which is
Canadian
another,
Lakes.
assisted living facility. BR Free Methodist Church, Halloween party at the Sawmill, and Fright Night the OBK. So those are the ones we know about. Then there's all the haunted corn mazes and corn mazes around.
Tons of them.
So
it's that time of the year. Spooky season is here.
Don't let it pass you by, guys. We've got a couple weeks.
It will happen fast too, especially how busy we all tend to be these days.
Okay.
So
what else who can we help before we get to our guest?
You know, I did see that
Light up.
the holiday Big Rapids Farmers Market holiday market was announced for November 21st. This is a ways out still, but this is right before the holiday. It will be an outdoor event where they always are.
Wow.
There, and that probably be cold. But stop and pick out some fun, unique ways, and I'm sure the vendor list will start building up. But I've seen that earlier too, and so
All right.
Christmas is coming. I went through Menards yesterday. Oh, it's all up.
Oh, yeah,
Everything is ready.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Outside of their, I was talking to the lady. She's like, yeah, but we still have like all those like 100-foot inflatables and stuff for Halloween are still up front. And I'm like, yeah, you kind of got to wait for those to move, huh?
Yeah. I can't believe how big everything is now with Halloween. If you want like a 30-foot
huge
skeleton, you can get one. Okay. Light up the night. We got to mention it every week until it happens. Right? All right. Light up the night is presented by C21 White House Realty and is the main fundraising event for Angels of Action every year. This year, they are doing a Passport to Paradise raffle where the grand prize is a Costa Rica getaway for two, which is incredible. They're only selling 250 tickets. Tickets are $100 each, and if you win, it's a 5-night all-inclusive resort stay. You can stay on the beach or stay in the rainforest, and they even throw in $500 spending cash. But, as I mentioned last week, $100, that might seem like a lot for a raffle ticket. What you need to understand is $100 in the hands of Angels of Action feeds 20 kids.
It multiplies.
That's right.
It does.
Yeah. Which is way better than I can do with my $100.
Yes.
I can barely feed 3 of us for that. So think about it that way. And if you happen to win something, great. But you'll be able to sleep at night knowing that you were able to feed 20 kids who might otherwise be experiencing food insecurity. So
Yep. And you can also go get your tickets for Light Up the Night right now. I'm pretty sure their tables were getting really limited, but there were tickets available for the masquerade that will be on November 7th.
And we're both going to be there, right?
And we will both be there.
We're both going to be there. I thought I was free and clear of having to dress up in a masquerade outfit and go, but
You skipped it last year.
I did. But I will be there.
I was there with your wife.
I've been convinced that I have to be. So
I've been
it's going to be fun.
I think
Seussical the Musical.
I had it up. We talked about it last week, and I'm pretty sure my computer
Facebook is like getting weird on you.
It did.
Well, you guys know that the Big Rapids High School theatrical program is putting on the Seussical the Musical program, which I've never seen, but I'm really looking forward to. I like a good rhyme. I like all things Dr. Seuss.
Musical too.
That's going to be November 6th through the 9th. Okay, so tickets will be available soon, and those things always end up selling out. So there it is, Dom.
There it is. And tickets are now, live now. So you can actually go get them.
There you go, at brhsdrama.com, it looks like, and then there will probably be a link to tickets from there. Okay?
Yeah.
$10 for students, $15 for adults. You got 4 shows.
So if you're at Light Up the Night, you got 3 other chances.
That's right. Okay.
Yes, good.
We good?
Yeah.
Good. Well, then let's
not?
get to our guest then, because we've got a good one for you today. We have been talking, especially in this season, in the fall, we're talking about almost nothing but sports and athletics. And year after year, the Big Rapids Public School athletic programs continue to outdo themselves. The kids keep winning more scholarships to bigger and better places, and are just making us so proud. And the people who kind of wrangle all these programs, I've always felt
Right.
are very, very
word.
special people because
A lot of moving parts.
it's a lot of moving parts, and it's not a 9 to 5 job.
No.
When you work in the athletics program for a school, your job is almost, I mean, it's every night. You know what I mean? It's all the time. And
Late nights.
I've
First
noticed-
to the school, last out.
That's right. And I've known a few athletic directors. The first I met was Mitch Cummings,
Right.
which is a super, super cool human being. And everyone I've met since then has been just as special as him. And Big Rapids Public Schools recently accepted the retirement of our former athletic director. And we were fortunate enough that she had already prepared her replacement, and we have her on the show today. It's our brand new athletic director, Miss Stephanie Shaw. There. Now I've got your mic on. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me today.
Now, you have been with our school system for how long now?
Well, 4 years. So I started as the athletic secretary in 2018. I was at Big Rapids High School for 4 years, working under Dawn Thompson, the former AD. And then I went to Ferris for 3 years as the athletic coordinator. And then this position opened up, and I took my shot at it.
Amazing.
So,
Nice.
yeah, so I've been in the community for about 7 years.
What was it like going from the high school to the university, and now conversely, what's it like coming back?
Yeah, so a lot of the same tasks and everything that overlapped a lot with Ferris, but obviously it's Division II, it's collegiate athletics, so just larger scale with everything. I think it was my second football game, but it was against Grand Valley. There's 13,000 people in the stadium. And so size-wise, it's larger. But because it's so vast, when you come back to high school athletics, for me, I feel like I can conquer anything, any challenge. So it's just exciting. I'm glad that I had the opportunity at both institutions. There's a lot of overlap with community members.
Right.
So it's really helped me get involved and know these community
Probably
members.
going to be some very good relationships you've built that'll come in handy. Yeah.
Yes. And our hockey team uses the ice arena at Ferris. There's a good partnership between the softball program and our softball program at Big Rapids. So there's a lot of crossover, which is really nice.
And I mean, until recently, we actually used their stadium for our football games.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Until we were able to build our own. So they've been a great partner to.
It's got to be so beneficial for those high school athletes.
It is.
Seeing those kids at the next level and just incorporating, seeing what they have to do
it's
to get
aspirational.
to that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And that was nice. At Ferris, I saw a lot of kids that they attend the games. I saw them at football games. I saw them at basketball. So it's kind of nice to see that that's just in our community, and it's great entertainment. But like our golf teams, they use khaki, which is an amazing golf course.
Yep.
So we're very fortunate.
Yeah, there are. You're right. There is more crossover than we even think.
Yeah.
Could you tell us, and if somebody who just has never really occurred to them to think? I mean, they know what a coach does, a coach of a team. But what does the athletic director do day to day? How would you describe your job?
Yeah, so right now, I'm working on spring schedules. So it's a lot of communication between athletic directors at different schools. I get to attend a lot of events, which is the best part of my job. I love it. We're confirming schedules, confirming with officials. I send out event information to visiting teams. So it's a lot of just planning, being organized, interacting with the students, and just
Just like relationship building and
Yes.
logistics,
logistics.
and project management, and
Because, you know,
A
we
lot
all
of-
counselor,
a
I'm
lot of
sure, at
moving
some
parts.
point.
we all just assume that, you know, come homecoming, there's going to be a game and that it's going to be between us and somebody we can beat. But somebody has to set that stuff up.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
make sure that there's going to be referees at the game. And that,
Yes.
they, you know, right? I mean, yeah, nobody, you just don't think about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and it's a race to get out our schedules as soon as possible so we can get the best officials.
Well, sure.
Yeah.
Plus, there's
So-
always, I mean, not always, but every few years it seems like there's either a school that would like to be in your
Conference. Yeah.
or else you're considering expanding to a different conference or something, which changes everything.
Yes.
So those conversations are always happening.
They are. They are.
With
Yeah.
challenging yourself, right? Because I mean, that's a big thing. Is the non-conference schedule for somewhere like Big Rapids? They
It
seem to
is.
be at the higher end of the conference in pretty much everything they do. So your non-conference, I mean, challenging the kids is probably going to be really hard too.
Yes, right now, especially in football, we're dominating, which is exciting for
Unusual.
everybody.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
not the norm.
Yeah,
great.
we've been doing really well, and those non-conference games, especially with the NPR, the rating system, you kind of have to be strategic on who you're playing because it's not all about the most wins anymore in a season to get into playoffs. There's a little bit more that goes into it, so. It's
definitely
exciting,
a lot.
but
Yeah.
it's challenging too. And
What was your sport? I mean, did you were you an athlete growing up?
so basketball was my favorite sport.
Mm-hmm.
I could play that every day.
Were you a point guard?
I was, yes.
She's a
How did you know that?
You know, I just believe it. Yes.
So yes, basketball was my primary sport. I pole vaulted in high school, and I golfed my senior year, which
Nice.
was
Yeah.
fun. And then I walked onto the rowing team at Michigan State.
Wow.
So I hadn't had rowing experience, but my sister pole vaulted at Michigan State, and she was like, "Steph, you should try out. They take, a lot of girls that are athletic who just were 3-sport athletes." And so I got on campus and I tried out.
girl that graduated with my oldest actually went to Michigan State to row.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Go green.
I have a rowing machine upstairs.
It's hard.
I've never rowed in the water. You know what I mean? I've never rowed crew, but it is a very good workout.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
should use it probably a little bit more.
Yeah.
Often.
Can you talk about like the successes? I know I've seen, it seems like every time I open my Facebook, they've won a regional, they've won a something.
Yes.
You guys are posting a lot on Facebook recently.
Yeah, so crazy. We are in postseason play already, which this fall season has just flown right by. But so last week I did a lot of driving. We made our rounds, but so golf played at Water's Edge in Fremont for regionals, and Kate Posey, she placed first out of all individuals at regionals,
Unbelievable.
and then our team won first at regionals. So they are actually advancing to state finals this Friday and Saturday. They play in East Lansing at Forest Acres West.
It's so impressive to me because golf, I mean, it's hard to compare it to other sports, but it's so difficult. It's not like just because you can hit a shot, you can hit it every time. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like not just because you can hit a 90-mile-an-hour pitch. You know what I mean? Every lie is different. Every course is different. Every shot, everything
Playing in
is
Seattle
different.
versus North Carolina.
And so for them
yeah.
to be so consistently good, especially Miss Posey there,
Yeah.
she had a hole in one this year.
Yep.
She's crushing it, and I just think that is like one of the most disciplined sports. So, but I'm probably biased. It's my favorite too. So anyway, keep going. So
Yeah.
they're crushing it.
Yep, so
Tennis.
they're crushing it. Yep. That last Thursday I was at golf, and then Friday, tennis, played at Forest Hills Eastern and Forest Hills Northern, and we got second, and the
in
top
the
two
state.
at regionals.
Oh, second at
Sorry.
regionals.
Yep.
Okay.
I got
But
excited.
the top two teams they advanced to state finals.
Okay.
So those are the 24th and 25th of
Okay.
October.
Nice.
Good luck
Next
to them.
weekend. Good luck,
which
guys.
is really exciting. And we had several athletes, 2 of our doubles teams, and then our top singles. They all won regionals
Very
in
cool.
there.
Amazing.
So, yep. And then our equestrian team, actually, they just got, they won the state championship reserve. So I will be honest, I don't know much about equestrian.
I didn't even know we had
But-
a team.
Yeah,
That's
I seen
incredible.
it this morning, and I was like,
Gosh,
oh,
that's
amazing.
fancy.
wow.
So I actually traveled to Midland and didn't really know what I was getting into, but so cool. I'm like, I will be attending more equestrian events.
Yeah,
It was awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
So,
you just have to wear different shoes. That's all.
yes, and I was told wear some dirty shoes
Yeah.
because you'll be walking through a barn.
Yep.
But
Man, that's
what
so
a neat
cool.
experience! And
They
all
got to
of those,
compete one more time?
I believe they're done.
Okay.
Now. Yep, that was the state championship.
What about new sports? Like, well, esports is something a lot of schools are developing programs, and I don't know if they house that under athletics or under like computers or something like that. But
tech,
what about
STEM.
like disc golf is a huge sport in at Ferris, for instance. Kids are winning
Yeah,
national
they are.
titles.
Yep.
Is there a pathway for new sports to become
There is
high school programs?
Yeah. So at Big Rapids, we have a process. So they start off as clubs.
Right.
So as long as you can get 7 students and an advisor at that time, you can apply to have a club. So disc golf, esports, those would first start off as clubs, but after a couple years, then we would reevaluate. But at the MHSA, there's now boys volleyball.
right?
We don't have lacrosse, but that one's very popular now. And then girls flag football is a new one.
Yep.
So those are, and girls wrestling is up and coming too. So
I guess
those
you
are
not
all
only
three.
have to put together a team, but then you'd also have to coordinate with what other schools have teams for you to compete against.
And that is
Which is
so like
challenging.
boys volleyball. I don't know if there's any schools in our area.
Yet.
So we would be
Driving
So
to Detroit to play anybody.
we would be traveling
Traverse City to play
sort
the
of
one
far.
team.
Yes.
Yeah.
Still
But-
worth doing though, because kids get. One of my friends, he went to college on a volleyball scholarship and took him all over the place. Took him to the Junior Olympics.
Wow.
So
Yeah, no, that's pretty cool. And so, if it is a club sport, do you step
Yeah, I was
in?
gonna
You
say,
offer
are
some
you in-
guidance and stuff?
Yeah, so I oversee athletics and clubs.
Nice.
So they have to go through me to apply. But yeah, at that point we would
Very cool.
consider.
Very
So
cool.
that's
yeah,
great.
it's fun.
So since this is your first year, right, in this role, do you have like a 5-year goal for, or just maybe an overarching sort of a drive or something that you'll feel like you were successful,
Yeah, so this year I just
wasn't very well worded.
No, that's okay. And I'm probably not going to word my 5-year plan very well either. But this year I really just wanted to make this a seamless transition and just learn the role. But there's already things I'm seeing from other athletic directors. They're sending event information, like all of that. And there's things that I would like to change and improve from like just presenting Big Rapids.
Absolutely.
But I would love to start like a Hall of Fame. I know that's kind of
Very
up
cool.
and coming.
Very cool. Yeah, a lot of schools doing that. Yeah.
Yeah, so I have some ideas. This year I just want to get settled and learn the job, and then from there I'd like to
I think
branch out.
that's a really good idea.
I would love-
I think
I would love to
think
do
you
that.
would get a ton of support for
Yes.
something like that.
Yes.
For sure.
And I'm jealous that we'll never be
never would do
be
that.
qualified
Never.
for it because
Hey.
neither one of us were Big Rapids athletes.
No. I was thinking maybe they would. They do sometimes.
maybe
The
open up a-
tech people will
Sure,
get in the
maybe
Hall of
open
Fame,
up a
or
little category for
commenting-
us.
Or they put Ernie's name right on the wall at Comerica. Ernie Harwell. Right?
There you go.
He never played the team.
Yeah, maybe we could. We'll
Well,
talk.
Who knows?
Yeah,
we'll see where
we'll
see what
promote them so much with our mouths.
Yes.
that maybe there will be a place for us.
happens. Just got the
Little microphone.
little microphone.
Okay. Well,
So anything for this coming winter? Anything we need to tell everybody? I mean, we
Yeah,
got
what are
a
you
ton of
excited
sports
about?
coming.
Well, yeah, winter sports start the second week of November, so they're just around the corner,
Yeah.
which is crazy. But I love, like I said, I played basketball, so I love basketball. I'm excited. I was at Ferris, so I've started to really get into hockey. Just it's gonna be a blast.
That's awesome.
But hopefully we can just keep going with. I don't want fall sports to end either. So
Well,
maybe in that 5-year plan, we can get that Midnight Madness thing. That'd be pretty cool.
that would
too.
be really cool.
A little kickoff to the basketball season.
Yeah.
well, I tell you what, I just hope this keeps being as much fun for you as it seems to be. This seems like such a great job and such a great role. And so I wish you an abundance of energy that never ends.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
And a smile that never is diminished, because I know that sometimes dealing with, because it's all fun and games until some parent is screaming about something or other. So I just hope that it doesn't diminish your joy for the job when you do have to deal with that stuff. And to you guys watching, give her a break.
Yes.
She's first year on the job.
You see how thin she's spread.
Take it
She has
easy.
40 sports
and just
to
remember,
follow.
they're kids.
Yes.
Okay, they're not.
Yeah.
They're not. It's not life or death. Let's take it easy. Let's have some fun. Let's be good sports. Let's be good examples to each other, right, and to our kids. Okay.
Yes. Thank you.
Well, listen,
Thank you.
That's the PSA, right?
Thank you, Stephanie Shaw, so much. Great job so far as Big Rapids Public Schools Athletic Director. We wish you all the success in the world, and please come back anytime to tell us, what's new in your world. Okay.
Yes, of course. Thank you so much.
All right, Dom. Did we get any? I mean, I feel like we didn't talk enough to really give you a lot to correct us on. but-
I can't correct you today, but as I am always known for, I have my
Fun facts.
Fun
about-
facts with Dom. Did you guys know that the act of carving a pumpkin, it actually originates from the Irish legend of Stingy Jack, who was at the Celtic festival
my costume.
of Samhain.
Okay.
And they would carve faces into root vegetables.
Okay.
Got Dwight Schrute written all
gourds.
over it.
Yeah.
To ward off evil spirits.
Okay.
And when the Irish immigrants
Dwight
came to
Schrute all over
America,
it.
they brought that same practice, but because we had a lot of pumpkins,
Yeah.
they now carve a pumpkin.
Okay.
Nice.
So Stingy Jack, we remember you with the
We
carved
do.
pumpkin
We
every
do.
year.
That reminds me, I got to get pumpkins and get them
yeah.
carved. I normally do something fun.
Well, now that you're living in town,
Yeah.
I'll be curious to see how that goes for you.
Put a couple.
See if anybody smashes them in like the first day.
Like,
that they're
oh
out
man,
there.
that one's cool. Bang.
Yeah, we've ever since we've moved back into town, our displays, our holiday displays, have been subject to a little bit of vandalism.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I can only imagine on my
hey,
side.
we are watching you guys, so come on,
Yeah.
sharp, straighten up,
There's cameras everywhere.
straighten up, and fly right. Yeah, we're recording everything,
Everything is recorded.
but they don't care.
They don't. They don't.
All right, well, hey,
right.
for Stingy Jack, it's What's Up Big Rapids. It has been our pleasure to be with you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please, like, share, and subscribe. It helps us out a lot.
Yes.
But we're your hosts. I'm Chris Jane.
And I'm Pat Brooks.
Remember, kids, kindness is contagious. Go out there and be the example that you want to see in the world. We're all watching and we're rooting for you, okay? Dominic, hit it.
See you next week.